For your infrastructure credits. So your main badge. Thanks.
Please clap your hands together and welcome on stage Nick Walton, Managing Director ASEAN, Amazon Web Services.
Good morning, Singapore, and welcome to the 6th Annual ASEAN AWS Summit. We are absolutely thrilled to see you here this morning, and we're thrilled that you're going to spend the day with us.
Thank you, Nick, and good morning, Southeast Asia. Welcome to the 2018 AWS Summit. My name is MAI-LAN Thompson-Bukovic, and I'm the General Manager for Amazon S3. I have been with AWS for 8 years now, and I continue to be amazed at what innovative people like yourselves are doing on the AWS platform.
Thank you. Good morning. Many of you know about Singapore Airlines. Many of you are our customers. Here, I just want to share with you a few recent achievements. We are one of the only 2 Asia companies on the Fortune's top 50 list of most admired companies in the world. Over the years, we have achieved many firsts. One of the recent ones is we're the first to fly the Dreamliner.
Contains the addressing information of your local AWS region. So you just order your Snowball, it shows up, you plug it in, you start downloading your storage, and away it goes. As of today, available is also the AWS Snowball Edge. Same Snow family as the original Snowball, but it's different. In the Snowball Edge, you have 100 terabytes of storage, but you also have compute.
Good morning, and thanks for coming by and seeing the show. I'm not only the CTO, actually, I feel like the chief secretary, trying to pull all of these pieces together. These pictures here actually are some of our malls.
Company that leverages deep analytics to automate credit risk scoring and access to consumers in Southeast Asia. And to tell you a little bit more about how they're using our different forms of compute, I'd like to welcome the FinAccel CEO, Ashke Garg, to the stage. Ashke?
Morning, everyone. How you doing? I'm Akshay, the co-founder and CEO of FinAccel. Oh my God, there's a lot of people here. I just realized why we're actually up here. But there's only about 10% of the middle class. The middle class by itself is about 70 to 80 million people, but you've only got about 10% of the middle class which actually has access to any unsecured credit product from a banking institution, which forces a lot of individuals to go to consumer finance companies who charge them an arm and a leg in order to purchase something offline. At the same time, this country has some massive drivers for retail credit. You've got one of the youngest populations in the world. It's one of only 3 or 4 countries globally where nearly 50% of the population is below the age of 30. It's also a country with a very high penetration of smartphones. Nearly 110 or 120 million people carry a smartphone at this point of time. Whoops, sorry, I think I went back to the previous slide. Right? So in effect, Indonesia is the perfect storm, right? Through a combination of a very large young population, which is mobile first, and a population which is very aspirational, a huge amount of unstructured data in one go in order to qualify these customers in real time. And secondly, because we're a transaction engine, how do we enable a high frequency, low latency transaction engine which integrates with e-commerce platforms, which can actually process, at that point of time, this was about 2 years ago when we designed it, up to 100 transactions, up to about 100 transactions per second, right? Now, when it comes to unstructured data, by itself, for every individual user who's connecting their bank accounts, e-commerce accounts, social media data, and so on, we're processing or ingesting up to 20, 30 megabytes of data in real time per user, on whom we've actually got to process a credit score and an application score in that very instant. When it comes